Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to share with you how to create 30 days of social media content in just one day. So this is so important, especially for those who run a business on social media, on things like Instagram or Facebook, because you don't want to spend all your time thinking about content to post when you could be engaging with your followers, building a relationship and trust so that eventually they want to buy your product or service when you talk to them about it. So what this training will do will allow you to free up that time so you can do those business building activities, which eventually will make you money. So I'm going to go over the challenges that we have when it comes to posting content on social media, why it's so important to have a plan in place, and what or how we will do this. So let's get started. So did you know that the first time somebody comes to your Instagram profile, between 3 and 7 seconds, they're going to decide if they want to follow you. So your profile is like your storefront. Your bio is kind of like the display when people are walking by. And then you have your first 9 squares of your Instagram profile that people see, and they're looking inside the store. Is that something that we want to purchase? Is that something we want to engage with? So you want to make sure you're putting your best foot forward, and this will help you. So some of the challenges that I have faced, and possibly you have, is that there's not enough time to create content. We're posting on the fly. When we have 5 minutes, we just throw something up there. You don't have a saved location for your hashtags based on your niche market. So I know for me, I would have to close out of Instagram after doing a post. And before I press post, I would have to go to my other app, which was the notes page, copy my hashtags, and then paste them back into Instagram. And let me tell you, that's really time consuming. Your color scheme or branding may look off. So when you walk by a store or if somebody is looking at your profile, you want to make sure that everything looks nice and tidy, nice and neat, everything looks similar in color and font, etc. And you're not posting consistently, and you really need to, because this shows your followers that you are committed to who you are and what you're representing. And if they see that you're not posting consistently and you're posting on off times and they don't see your posts, they may as well be looking at somebody else that is posting consistently. You can't really measure what is working and what isn't working if you're not being consistent with your posts. So why is it so important you need a social media plan? Well, you want to gain a following within your target market. It helps you place engaging content, which is key when selling a product or a service. It allows plenty of time to post relevant content that is valuable to your audience rather than posting on the fly. It keeps your brand voice consistent and makes your content a reliable source of information for members of your industry. It also makes your life easier when creating posts by reducing the need to dig for content. I so can relate. So you are going to learn how to arrange the look of your Instagram feed and Facebook like page, discover, curate, and repost user-generated content from your community, schedule content and draft captions to post directly to Instagram and Facebook. You'll be able to track analytics to better understand your audience. You'll manage and reply to your comments in one place. This is amazing, guys. I can't wait to show you. You can schedule your content and watch it appear on your grid. You can plan, arrange, draft captions for your stories. So before we get started, you must have an Instagram account set up as a business account and linked to a Facebook business page. Now, if you haven't done that yet, I would press pause on this video and get that done. Okay, guys, let's get started. This is what you want to know. We are going to the website called Planoly, Planoly. I'll say it again, Planoly.com. Now you want to access this on your computer or desktop because you could see so much more than the actual app. You can do this from your phone too, but I like using my laptop. So you want to log in. So on the top right-hand side, you click login, and then on the left, you enter your name, email, your password, sign up now. It'll prompt you to connect to Instagram. So since I'm already a subscriber, I'm going to sign up or sign in with my Instagram, and it automatically reads me there, and then it's going to take me to the dashboard. So check this out. Now, you'll see on the left-hand side are my scheduled and already posted Instagram posts. If I scroll down, these pretty much have been posted already. So you can see I have a theme going on here, and I'll go over that shortly. Then on the right-hand side, you could see, so for example, if I scroll back, all the different days that I posted, I'm gonna go back to November, and you'll see the times that I posted. So if I scroll over, let's say this Monday, I posted this particular post at 3 p.m. on the 28th, and I had 68 likes and 9 comments. If I go over to another one, for example, over here, there's 25 likes and 4 comments. So what this does is it's a calendar, and it shows you when you are scheduled to post and what you've posted already. So let's get started, guys. I am going to click on this plus sign on the middle, on the top left-hand side, and I'm going to add to grid. And it's going to ask me where I want to pull my picture from. So in this case, it's going to be my computer. And I'm just going to pull a random picture. And it shouldn't be random, guys. That's the point. I'm just using this as an example, but if you have a theme, you need to be creative in what pictures you're going to use so that you are planning this. This is how you plan. So let's see, on the top left-hand side, you can see the picture has pulled up. I'm going to double click on that picture, and you can see it's pulled up over here. And this will be where your post is. So you can type out your post. And what I recommend is creating a hook, some kind of engaging first sentence, followed by maybe a little problem or how your business or product solves it. And then at the end, a call to action. So I'm going to post, let's say, how often do you use Instagram for your business? I would probably think of something better than that, but it starts out with a question, so at least it starts engagement. People start commenting. And you press return and write your sentences. And then this is the really cool thing. So this is how you would schedule your posts. By this little calendar over here, you can click on this date and choose the day and time that you want to post. But here's the thing, you want to post on the time that most of your followers are on Instagram, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So let's say you already know all your Instagram followers are going to be on, you need to post for Thursday at 5 p.m. Now, this will automatically post to Instagram, but if you want to upgrade, you could automatically post to your Facebook page for you. Since I'm not a paying member, I like to copy my post and then post it onto my like page. If you want to pay it, that's okay. Another thing is when you go back up here and you type in your content, it tells you how many remaining characters you have and how many hashtags you can use. Instagram allows 30 hashtags. Guys, I cannot recommend this so much. It's so important that you use up to 29, 30 hashtags every single time. And this is where the scheduling and the planning comes in. You want to plan your content. You need to research those hashtags. And what you can do is you can save them. So remember I mentioned about going to another app, my notes on the phone, to copy and paste your hashtags. Well, here you could click on the hashtag, and this will go over basically all the hashtags you have saved. So if you're just starting out, you want to create a new group and you give it a name, call it test, and here is where you enter your hashtags. It tells you how many you have remaining, and then you click save. So what this does is when you go back to your post, all you have to do is click that hashtag and go down to the one that you want to add, and you can add it. And it posts it for you up here. But it posts it right after the content, so you might want to put those periods in between so it doesn't look messy, and post it down here. And then watch this. So I'm going to click save. Now it's telling me that the Instagram requires the image must be within a certain ratio. You can fix this. On the bottom left-hand side, underneath the picture, you could click swap to change the picture. You could download a new picture. You could crop it or use a filter. I'm going to crop. Crop, you can see the different size pictures that they have here. And I usually pick square or 4 to 5 auto post eligible. And what this does is it kind of recrops your picture for you. And then you can drag and drop it because Instagram needs a particular size square. So that's the picture I want. If that works, I click apply on the bottom right, and then I can save it. So what this does is it will save on my dashboard, and it goes down to the next saved post. So you can see right here in the middle of my screen, S is for scheduled of that picture. That is the next one that's going to be posted. U stands for unscheduled. So if I look up and go to the top underneath Planoly and Stories, there's unscheduled posts I have here. I could use all of these pictures. Then I have scheduled. I could see what is coming out. I think I have this one with me in my pajamas coming out tomorrow. And then this one is scheduled for that Thursday. And you want to see something even cooler? You can actually drag, wait, let's go back to all underneath the hashtag. You can drag and drop these pictures. So this allows you to create a nice looking layout, and you can get a bird's eye view of what your storefront is going to look like. So hopefully that made sense. I showed you how to upload a picture, how to create the captions underneath, and how to save your hashtags and drag and drop these pictures. So for me, my brand is all about pictures and then quotes and then selfies. So that's what it is for now. I'm using the same filter on my pictures. That's a whole other training. But definitely research your hashtags, your filters, and what kind of pictures and content you want to post. Now on the free plan, you could do up to 30 posts per month. So that's a whole month of content right there. So I challenge you to sit down one Sunday and plan out your content. So just a little bit more over here. If I click Analyze on the top right, I can see the top 5 liked posts within this week. I could click on the month, and I'm seeing a theme here. People really, really like my quotes. I think maybe because they're engaging or they're funny or they can relate to it. Or you could choose up here a time range that you want to look at or the year. You can see on the top left, I have 9,600 followers, how many people I'm following, how many likes I received, comments. If I change it to week, it still stays the same. And it kind of gives you the analytics for your posts. Now, another thing I wanted to show you, remember I mentioned comments? You don't have to go to each post to comment on your phone. You can just comment from this website. So on the top right, you can see comments, and you could click on here, and you could click on any one of these posts, and you could see all the comments. Well, in this case, these are my hashtags, but let me click on this first one. You could see the people commenting, and I can leave a comment on the bottom, so I don't even have to go into Instagram. It's just amazing, guys. It saves you time. If you click on Discover on the top right, This will discuss for other hashtags or people in your industry. You could do a search, or let's say you like a particular post. Let's say I like this one with the ice cream. So if I click that, on the top left, if you could see over here with my mouse, it says include captions in regrams. That just means that it's going to include the written words with the picture. So if I choose that, I just click on that. And then I'm going to the top right and add to grid. So what does this do? It automatically adds this to my grid as a post. So if I click on it, you can see the picture and then type out what you want. Amazing. It's really, really amazing. You have free stock photos in the top middle. So let's say you want to type in computer, press enter. You could see other things, but I don't recommend really using stock photos, guys. People do not engage in that. And then you could search for users, but these are not private users. They're only, I think, business accounts if you want to search. And then finally, we have filters over here, upgrade to a paid plan if you want to add filters. So there's just some things that you have to pay for if you want to upgrade. Other than that, that is how you choose to plan your content over 30 days. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope I helped improve your business by saving you time. And if you do plan your content, whether it's a week's worth or a couple weeks or a month, I'd love to know about it. So I challenge you to do that and tag me at Melanie Smalley Media or hashtag Melanie Smalley Media. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a great day.